Hi everyone, you're on Moby channel, and I'm glad to see you on my channel again. And finally I can officially say that he's returned. And I think by the title of this video you know exactly who I'm talking about, because Dom Studio has released the long-awaited 30th episode of Skibidi Toilet Multiverse. So in this video we will not only analyze this episode in detail, we will also talk more about the improved Titan Clockman and of course discuss the future of this multiverse, so be sure to watch this video to the end, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and also join my Discord server, because that's where the newest Skibidi Toilet leaks appear. But in any case we begin. So, episode 30 continues the events of the previous episode 29, and if you haven't watched my previous breakdown, which also includes the secret scenes, then be sure to check them out. Well, after Counter Titan was destroying Titan TV Man in cold blood, Titan Cameraman turned on rage mode and attacked Counter Titan. Titan Cameraman decided to repeat the fight that took place in episode 19. Specifically, he decided to lift the Counter Titan high into the air, but he actively resisted, and in order not to gain any more height, he ripped off one of Titan's jet turbines. He also created a flying board on which he could stand on his feet and deliver stronger blows. And when he tried to attack the cameraman with his laser, Titan Cameraman using his magnetic cannon was able to change the direction of his tail, which caused the Counter Titan to attack himself, and then Titan Chamberlain began to hit his opponent with a series of powerful blows and it looked very epic. Then Cameraman loaded his magnetic cannon again to pull the opponent to it, so that during the fall from the height he could not dodge anywhere. And Cameraman managed to drop the Titan's counter. At this point TV Man Titan wakes up and he decides to help his comrade. At this time Cameraman, feeling his dominant position, continues to deliver a series of strongest blows on the Counter Titan. In parallel, using his machine guns he inflicts additional damage to him. But the armor of the Counter Titan is very strong and he pierces the Cameraman with a sharp copied blade of Titan TV Man. But with this action he only made the Titan Cameraman even angrier, and he goes into an even stronger rage mode and wrings the neck of the Counter Titan. And by this time Titan TV Man teleports his arm and chops off the head of the enemy. And it would seem that the enemy is defeated and the Titans were able to deal with him without anyone's help. But they didn't know that by cutting off the head of the Counter Titan the fight would continue, because a few seconds later the enemy gets up and puts his head back in place. The Titans are shocked and TV Man offers Cameraman to take his blade, in order to continue the fight using it. The Cameraman accepts the offer and is already preparing for the second round. But at this time the camera switches to Alpha, who says that she is very surprised that the Titans can fight for so long against a Counter Titan, but she is confident that her Titan can defeat the Alliance Titans. But the Chamberlain does not listen to her and prepares for battle, and when the Counter Titan is again preparing to attack the Titans, suddenly he is pierced by a sharp golden sword, and also if you listen closely you can hear the chime of the clock. Then the Titan Clockman pierces the Counter Titan even more and lifts him above the ground. Also we are shown the appearance of the Titan and it looks very brutal. And everyone who was present in this location was amazed that he is back. Well, except for Titan TV Man, because he's probably seen him before, because he was involved in fixing the Clockman. And then we're shown a full-length Titan. And I'll be honest, some of his parts, specifically these, look a lot like Kratos' Chaos Blades. Next, the Titan Clockman throws back the Counter Titan and shows us his sword. And also by this action he seems to challenge the Counter Titan. Alpha panics and orders the Counter Titan to activate his rage mode. The Titan obeys her and with all his rage throws himself at the Titan Clockman. What does this asshole think he's doing? Like he actually thought he could defeat a Titan who controls time? If he really thought he could beat him, he's a dumbass. Okay, I've made my point, now back to the episode. Alpha is excited that now the Counter Titan can somehow defeat the Clockman Titan. How naive she is. And while she was once again giving her speech, the Clockman Titan was already behind her, and the Counter Titan attacked the Void. And of course they were amazed at his speed. And then while the Counter Titan was thinking what to do next, the Clockman Titan had already cut him. And while Alpha watched her Titan being destroyed, Cameraman Titan threw the first thing he could magnetically pick up at her. There's an explosion and Alpha falls off the building, but lands on the Titan Clockman's arm. Titan brings it closer to the clock and it says that its master will destroy everyone and this world will be his. Then a portal opens over the Titan, showing all the characters who were destroyed by Alpha's order, and they all decide that Alpha will not hurt anyone else, and the Titan Clockman squeezes his palm. Then Titan TV Man shows a thumbs up and dies. But do not hurry to be upset, because after a few seconds Titan Clock Man comes to them and using one of his abilities brings Titan TV Man back to life. And Titan TV Man is also in shock. Then suddenly from the place where the Counter Titan was destroyed, purple spheres rose up, with which the Counter Titan was bound, and further they transformed into weapons that were in the Titans. There was also Titan's new sword Clockman, but Titan, thanks to his abilities, stopped time and demonstrated how he was able to cut the Counter Titan quickly and stealthily, but this time he destroyed these dangerous purple spheres with this method. Then he restored time again and the dangerous spheres with the weapons were destroyed, but still one of them apparently managed to wound the Titan TV Man, so he uttered a phrase and teleported away. Then Clockman, using his abilities, restored the damaged gun to Titan Cameraman. And the cameraman thanked him by giving him a like. And Clockman said okay. Then Titan Cameraman flew, presumably to the main base of the Alliance, and Titan Clockman looked at the clock building and followed Titan. Then a few hours later, a glowing spider crawled out of the remains of the Counter Titan, which means that the Counter Titan will still return, and next time it will be much harder to defeat him. This is the end of the long-awaited 30th episode in which the legendary Titan Clockman returned. Write your theories about what will happen next. Personally, I think that in the next episodes we will again show the confrontation between the Alliance and the Toilets, and also we will see who is the master of the Dark Queen and why we should be afraid of him. But this is not the end of the video, because now some more of my interesting videos have appeared on your screens. Choose your favorite and enjoy your viewing.